Hello viewers, this is there's a Darknet 97 presenting you the one and only Chrono Trigger. This is one of the best RPGs you can ever play. The main reason I'm doing this right now is love Fire Emblem and all, but sometimes you just want to do something different, so I'm just using this main as filler for genealogy or something, just in case I can't upload videos later on. Or like if I want extra videos, all the cool stuff. Anyway, if you haven't picked Chrono Trigger already, just go ahead and pick it. And also, one of the reasons why I'm playing this is because FED streaming it and watching it kind of made me realize how I miss playing Chrono Trigger. So we're gonna play it. Pretty much. I guess that's pretty much it. Like, kinda want to play this game. I don't know if I'm gonna complete it, but it's a fun game, so just in case I want to do something else. So you never know what this is gonna bring, a new LP other than Fire Emblem. And I'm playing a DS port because for me it's the best version because it has films. I can easily get it. I mean, technically just emulating it, but it's the easiest version I got, so a pretty good game. So regardless of version which I picked, the SNES, a PC, the PS1, or the DS version which I'm playing, the opening is fairly long. First time pulling all this side screen stuff, and I hope you guys like it watching it. I'm not completely cropping all the stop parts because the gameplay screen is roughly the dimensions, regular all dialogues and all, so we're not doing that part. Well, there goes the dinosaurs just breaking all this stuff. Anyway, it is a classic, so feel free to pick it up and play along with me or the PD if you're watching him. Pretty underrated channel. Like, most people go for this, let's say, analysis posts and all this stuff, but I guess the streams are a bit late depending on where you live. For me, it's really only the morning, so kind of free at a time right now. Can mostly watch it. It's kind of appreciate because my cup puts it around midnight, which I definitely can't watch. I mean, I can't blame him, but it does put a damper on what I can watch sometimes. Like, he's pretty mostly for an American audience, so that's pretty much his convenient time. Is pretty much going out of his way to get it done because he's almost doing it at midnight, and trust me that if you're unlucky and in the wrong place, it really gets annoying to record at midnight. Especially don't have a soundproof room. It really gets annoying. You don't enter to disturb neighbors, but boy, they do get annoying if you're really unlucky or if you trigger them off or something. Okay, obviously going a new game. This is settings, DS or classic. Classic is SNES one, but I guess I'll just go to DS version. No difference, but You can just use a touch screen at the bottom. It makes it a bit easy. Battle mode, active or wait. If you want a challenge, go for active because you'll be pressurized to choose an action. But you can press the start button or pause and just think, I guess. So it's not that much of a challenge if you want to do it. But if you truly want to do this, it does offer a good reason why Chrono Trigger is pretty darn good. But if you don't want a challenge, if you just want to take your time thinking, I recommend going to wait. But if you just want to get the true Chrono Trigger experience, I recommend going active. It's pretty darn good. Okay, the movies are obviously going to keep it on. It's one of the reasons why I'm going to DS version, so we're going to keep it on. And it generally look pretty cool too, so there's no reason not to keep it off on. I mean, unless you want to play it quickly. You can name your character and pretty much anything you want, but we'll just go defaults. I mean, this is not a self-fencer, it's a bona fide character, so for the personality. Okay, that's a lot of balloons, firecrackers, and it's good stuff, I guess. And it's a bell, so Chrono, 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 are you still sleeping? Come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell sounds. You must have been so excited about a millennial fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you'd better not let it get you in any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Well, I'm not really great at voice acting, so come on now, out of bed with you. I'm trying my best to distinguish between voices, but don't expect me to do it that well. Yeah, Chrono Trigger's awake. Sorry, Chrono's awake. This menu allows you to equip your party, view your inventory, your deck list, modify the game controls, or otherwise prepare for adventures that await. You can use buttons on a touch screen to navigate the menus desired. You can pretty much all like Chrono Triggers, you can save an overworld whenever you like, so it's a pretty cool feature in Final Fantasy, but you just need to make sure to save consistently, otherwise you're pretty much gonna lose a lot of progress. Let's put it that way. Anyway, like RPGs tend to do, it's a good habit to explore around. It's about time. By the way, you're going to see. Just give me a second. I just want to check the screen, I want to see your dialogues proper because I might have cropped it a bit messed up. It's about time. By the way, you're going to see. Oh dear, what is the name? The young inventress friend of yours. Again, you can keep naming these characters what you like, but just go to default ones. I'm too lazy to think of one at the moment. And it's kind of the legit characters with personality, so I don't feel like changing it is gonna do much. That's right, Luca. You're going to stop by and see her new invention at a fair, aren't you? Well, run along then and be back before dinner. Yeah, that's a cute kitty. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It follows you inside the house. Anyway, I recommend talk to your mom here. Okay, almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at a fair. You get 200 gold. Well, goodbye, kitty. Before going to a fair, I'd actually recommend exploring all these areas. Especially if it's the first time playing this. That girl Luca was over in the square going on about how she made the discovery of a lifetime. Something tells me I'm as happy as I'll ever be. Kinda like how the dialogue is short and sweet. At least NPC dialogue. Okay, this is a market. Like, sadly no one is here because they're at a fair, but visit a stall at Lean Square. That's a cute monster, wouldn't you say? Or a doll. Okay, it's a market. Mayor's Manor. This is what you, if you're in a hurry, you want to visit this place. Not because, especially playing a first time, you get all the tutorial stuff. Even if you don't want to visit, you get some pretty good items. So, recommend visiting this place. Hello, is this your first visit? Would you like me to tell you about this house? Yeah, sure, why not? Our mayor is a soft spot for adventurers. He has established his manor as a library of adventuring know-how. The contents of his chests in his house are placed by him for adventurers to use. Feel free to take anything you like. So this is why you want to come here at the very least. Did you know you could use the stylus to move around? Yeah, if in DS version, hold the stylus on the touch screen and you'll walk to the stylus' direction or sentence on the screen. Touch the edge of the screen and learn a direction. Well, just check it out. But you can also tap the touchscreen quickly to talk to someone or examine an object. Yeah, my command is a bit hidden, but I think I prefer a keyboard, honestly. It's a bit easier. You can run using a control pad. If you want to walk, hold the B button while you move. Set movement to walk in the settings and you'll walk without having to press the B button. You can, I like how it's set to default and run. That kind of speeds up the game. I can teach you about weapons and armor. Need a refresher course? Sure. Weapons come in a variety of flavors, swords, bows and guns to name a few. However, that doesn't mean you can just pick and choose. You must be proficient with a weapon to use it. And everyone's proficiency is different. Armor is divided into 3 categories: helms, bodies, and armor and accessories. Isn't it 4? But whatever it is. You can only equip items that fit your own body properly. The effects of accessories vary greatly, so you'll need to weigh the benefits carefully while deciding which to equip. Oh, and keep in mind that swords inflict greater damage as strength increases. Missile weapons, on the other hand, benefit from better accuracy. The higher accuracy, the more damage you will deal with attacking a bow and a gun. That's pretty interesting. So you need more strength to deal damage with a sword, and more accuracy to deal damage with a bow or a gun. That's good to keep in mind. You get a potion that's pretty sweet. Scattered throughout the world are points with times. Memory are deeply rooted. You can record the progress of your adventures at such places, fraught with danger as they may be. Kinda like how they put the save states here. It's pretty cool. Compared to early Final Fantasies, especially FF3, Final Fantasy 3. Infamous for a final dungeon which you need to trudge it 2 hours without a save point. And if you die there, you're going to lose this progress. You can toggle location of messages or a barrel between the top and the bottom screen by pressing the Y button. You can walk around while reading messages, but go too far away and you won't be able to hear the person talking anymore. Interesting. Shelters are quite useful. Do you know about them? No. You can use shelters at save points or anywhere in the world map to completely restore HP and MP. They come in very handy. I mean, I'm just kidding. I do know this stuff. I mean, I beat this game once, so. Oh, are those knights? Alright, I can teach you about text. Do you want to learn? Sure. The range of effect varies between texts. Some text affect an area surrounding the target, dealing damage to all enemies in the vicinity. For example, target is little beastie. Sure. And your attack will hit the neighboring monster as well since it's within range. But your target is one in the center. You can hit all 3 at once. Use the text reach to your advantage. Next, there are texts that hit enemy along a straight line. These types of texts come in two varieties. Let's take a look at the first one. This type of tech allows you to attack all enemies located in a straight line extending from you and passing to your target. In this case, it would strike 3 enemies. You could target any one of the enemies along the line and effect would be the same. Okay, that's interesting. Now let's see the other variety. A tech that allows you to hit enemies along the line that connects you and your target. To target the farthest enemy, you can still deal damage to all 3. But select this one and that's all you'll get. A third type of tech strikes all enemies along a horizontal line, passing up to your target. All that matters is the enemies form a line. As long as they do, targeting any of them will have the same effect. The final pattern puts you in the center of the attack zone. You can't use an attack like this if there are no enemies within range. But if you find yourself surrounded, using one of these techs will allow you to deal damage to all enemies in a circle around you. That's about it. Feel a little more confident now. Yep, that's pretty cool. Shall I teach you the basics of battle commands? I mean, you can just trial and error, but for the sake of new viewers or first time players, I guess you can do this. In battle, you must make use of attack, tech and item commands to defeat your enemies. The game mode is set to DS. Commands will be shown on the lower screen when a character's turn comes around. Move the cursor to desired command and press the A button to select it, or simply tap it to the stylus. Okay. The game mode is set to classic. Commands will appear on the upper screen. Move the cursor to the desired command and press the A button to select it. The stylus cannot be used to select command in classic mode. Want me to share some insight? Sure. I can tell you've got potential. You learn a number of skills or techs as you fight more battles. Techs are special attack that utilize your weapons as well as your own innate potential, but mastering them requires repeated practice and training. Keep at it. Want to learn more about a type of status elements you can suffer from in combat? Certain enemy attacks inflict detrimental status ailments in addition to ordinary damage. Poison HP gradually reduces and attacks are weakened. That's interesting. I mean, I knew poison reduces HP, but attacks are reduced. I know that. Slow lengthens the waiting time between turns. I guess it's an issue in active battle time. I'm not sure if it helps in wait, but sleep puts you to sleep, preventing you from acting. A good hit will wake you up again. Yeah, sleep basically disables you, but you can smack your ally to just wake him up, I guess. That's a typical sleep effect, I guess. Confuses you on attacking allied units. This can be a little tough on friendships. Nice line. I guess it snaps. Blind clouds your vision, making it difficult to hit on enemies. That's from Final Fantasy. That's cool. Lock prevents the use of text. Okay, this is basically silence. But you can't use any techniques, so it kind of sucks. Stop immobilizes and disable you. This is probably the worst status you can get. These tail elements lower your defense as well, meaning you'll sustain more damage when they're in effect. Okay. So any status effect will reduce your defense and therefore increasing the damage you receive. Interesting. This is a panicker. Remove them during battle or wait until the battle ends and you'll okay. And recover automatically. Okay, they don't stay at the end of a battle. Like in Pokemon, suppose you're poison, you'll still get poison effect off screen. That's pretty cool. Would you like to hear more? Okay. When HP is reduced to 0, you'll be cured. Athenian water can revive a fallen party member, but if the entire party is cured, you're out of luck. Be careful. Basically don't get wiped out, but you can revive anyone on Athenian water. Hold an L button and R button to escape from battle. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Of course, he always runs away, will never get any stronger, so don't flee from every battle just because you can. So let me explain equipment menu too. The number next to the sword icon indicates attack. The number besides the shield icon indicates defense. Defense represents how effective physical attacks can be resisted. Magic defense, on the other hand, is used to resist magical attacks. If your magic defense is 40, for example, magic damage dealt to you will be reduced by 40%. It's a percentage instead of a flat number. That's interesting. Stars in place of a number besides any attribute mean that the attribute has reached its highest possible value. If you have stars besides anything, an attribute with is strength, suppose you'll have the cap strength basically. Well, that's good to know. What's a newspaper there? A treatise in grey modes, read a document, short. This report contains two sections. Which would you like to read? DS mode. DS mode employs both screens, allowing for convenient touchscreen controls. The upper screen is just left uncluttered, while the lower screen displays useful information and allows for command inputs via the stylus. DS mode is geared towards who wish to experience the game in a new way using only a touchscreen to play. Okay. In classic mode, the battle screen is presented just as it was in the original. The lower screen is used to display extra information such as information about enemies, make it easier to keep track of the situation. Classic mode is recommended for those who wish to bask in the most nostalgic glory of bygone days without trying anything new. Yeah, the DS is slightly easier because you can check the monsters information, I guess. It doesn't make a huge deal, I think. Where is the mayor? There's a save point. We'll just check this out, shall we? That's strange. Sure, I could save here. That's just a replica, but I recommend you to save your progress when you find a real one. They tend to show up in dangerous places. Oh, and one other thing, you can save it at any time when you're in a world map. Don't let it slip your mind. They're damn replicas when you say. Okay, this is a fountain residence. This is Kronos' house, right? Yeah. We'll go check the residence. It's hard to believe our kingdom has stood for 1,000 years now. Our king is the 33rd descendant to the throne of Guardia. It's a miracle he can manage to rule the kingdom and he can't even keep his own daughter in hand. She's probably throwing a fit at her castle this very moment, demanding he let her go to the fair. Yeah, it's likely a girl, but can't really say it because it's kinda androgynous, I guess. Anyway, I think it's time to go to the fair. Lean Square. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're running across them. That's fun. Those runners are always busy racing, so they won't answer you if you talk to them. Let's enter the fair for a moment before. Press the confirmation button on facing the bell. Judge your distance carefully and then press the button. Okay. Way to go, I'll put one silver point on your card. Okay, let's try one more time. Maybe later. Can buy potions, Panakia. Pretty cheap if you ask me, but Athenian water is obviously expensive because it revives cured allies. And shelters. Do I have one? Yeah. You don't probably need one at the moment, but okay, this is a shop we can buy stuff. Come on, order tender forest. Spend your silver points here, put your bravery to the test. Let me check how many silver points you have. One. Well, you can only spend them here, you know. Sure. Let's go check it out. Welcome to Northstain's Becky Tense Forest. Spine tingling show is just about to start. How many silver points would you like to spend? I have one, so you need at least 10 to come here. Just came to look. Well, can't do much about silver points around here, so I got a feeling that Steel Runner just might pull it today. The music is pretty darn good. There's a race on the way. Be quiet and watch. You wanna try and guess the next winner? Talk to me once the runners have lined up over here after the race. The winner of last race was Cadillac. Try and guess the next winner. Sure, why not? Let's see. Steel Runner, Green Amlo, Cadillac. Well, let's go GI Jogger. Then I guess it only. Okay, the running, that's sweet. Let's see. Let's see who's winning. It's a bit more interesting this way. The waiting there. I think that's a GI Jogger, right? You were right on the money. I'll put your 20 silver points on the card. Whoa, that's a lot. But I mean, still guessing. 20 silver points is a lot. Here, Luca and her father put together another crazy invention. I just hope it doesn't blow up again like the last one. What does this guy have? I'll be honest, I really want to get this. It's a lot of defense, so could use more defense if you ask me. This kingdom's been through some hard times like the war against the Fiend Lord 400 years ago. You should be thankful things are so peaceful now. Okay, I appreciate the peace. Malcoy, the swordsman at his service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? Sure, we'll take a look, shall we? The bronze and a silver. I think we have a bronze sword. The silver's just not worth it right now. We'll go with a bronze blade. I live on a continent to east. Come and see me if you ever have the need. Sure, why not? This merchant said it'd buy accessories if they're in good condition. Maybe I should sell his own pendant of mine. There was a big war hundreds of years ago against the Fiend Lord's armies. My mom said if we'd lost, we wouldn't be having a fair like this today. Girl, oof. Ouch. I mean, she wasn't responding, so I had to talk. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, my pendant. I mean, it's around here. She's gonna pick it up because. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Sure. Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great? Sure. Yahoo! This will be fun. Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's we're just going to default names. Gotta say the portrait looks pretty cool. I mean, she looks angry, but excellent action. It's Mal, and you are Chrono. What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. And that, folks, will be in the next episode. So, see you on our next episode. And if you like this video, consider leaving a like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. You might want to consider following me on the social websites I put below, and it's mostly Fire Emblem related at the moment, but at least Discord is something neutral, I guess. See you folks in the next video. Bye bye.